Toch een stukje. Helemaal chill is het ook weer niet hier, moet ik zeggen. In ieder geval een stukje. Mooi rustig hier. Het is hartstikke rustig. Een beetje op de rem. Het is best wel steil. Zo. Nu kunnen we. Nice. Uniek, uniek, uniek. Kan nooit meer. Behalve wellicht weer tijdens sale. Het is in ieder geval behoorlijk lekker. Nou, dat was best wel snel trouwens nog naar beneden. En nou natuurlijk ook weer heel snel naar boven. Maar we doen het gewoon. Zal even aanpoten worden. We doen het gewoon. So-called Museum Square. As you can see, it's quite busy. It's really at the touristy heart of the city. It's also that time of the year. You can see the touring buses over here as well, lining up. Alright, so on the right hand side here is the Museum Square. A bunch of famous museums. The Van Gogh Museum, the Modern Art Museum,
But the most famous one of them all is on the left, and we're going to face it right now. The National Museum, or the State Museum if you will. A lot of art from the golden age of the Netherlands. And the tunnel that we're about to enter is infrastructurally not really that big of a thing. The symbolic value is high. It was closed for years. Some people said it should be opened again, and some people said it should not be opened. Because we're actually passing under the museum right now, which I think is really cool. And in fact, you can really peek into the museum, as you can see. So it's busy, that's for sure. The gift shop over there. Usually a lot of musicians. Here's a tourist group with a guide, as you can see. And some people said this was not very safe, because there will be a lot of Dutch bikers here, going with Dutch speeds, and the tourists are not used to that. So I just crossed, and here's the other side. I think this is more like the entrance. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool actually. So yeah, I definitely wanted to show you this tunnel, because it's awesome and symbolic. Alright, that was it for this tunnel. Wow, it is really busy. I'll just gonna make my way over here. Yes. Maybe one last peek. The Rijksmuseum over there. And that's about it. Dive right into the central station, because there is another tunnel there. And I hope it will, yes, it will turn green, which it does. I'm gonna hit the road here. On your left hand side, where you see that bus emerging, there's another tunnel there. It's called the Ruitertunnel. It's not accessible to bikers or skaters, but back in 2015 it was open for bikers a few days. See, over there, these cars are entering that tunnel right now. And somewhere else in this video, I have footage of that, because I actually took the opportunity and took my inline skates into this tunnel over here, which wasn't easy. So this part of the central station is where the ferries are. So yeah, there is a metro line to the northern part of Amsterdam, but there's still several ferry lines as well. They tend to be busy, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to act like this central hall of the central station, not the biggest central, not the biggest hall of the station, but a pretty big one. I'm going to act like it's a tunnel, which it really isn't. I do this more often, just cruising. It's obviously a big station, it's a central station of the city. It's not the largest station of the Netherlands. That would be Utrecht. So the closer you get to the other side, the more attention you have to pay, because it gets busier and busier. So sometimes I just make little detours like this. A lot of shops. Sometimes you just have to make a little detour like this one. Be creative, why not? This would be the busiest part over here. Yes, yes. And then on the left, it has been featured in other videos. I think in the King's Day video that I made, there was a tunnel near the central station, and we're going right into that one right now. The footage at the time didn't really work out so well, so that's this one. It's a bike tunnel. Obviously, I can use it too. So here we go. So we're going right under the central station right now, right under all the railroad tracks. And on the other side, when we emerge there, that's where really the old downtown starts. And that's obviously also where all the tourists are. So also here you have to pay attention because they don't pay attention, as you can see. And that would be it. Just gonna turn around. Because this time I will not enter the downtown area. I've done that a million times. But my route requires me to go left at the end of this tunnel. It's actually, you can see the ferries there, spitting out tons of people. I think they go every few minutes. And here, oh, it's really busy. I might just take the tram, the taxi lane here. So this is the tunnel I was talking about earlier, that I did a few years ago when it was open to the public. And again, elsewhere in this video I have some footage on that. I had forgotten about this tunnel. It's on my way back home. Well, I mentioned earlier that I'm not intending to also take along all these kind of bridges, tunnels. This is one of the bigger ones for bikers. So I might as well just take it along while we're at it anyway. It actually takes you under the major railroad. And now we're over here. Right there, you maybe see it, it's the Piet Hein Tunnel. It's a major thoroughfare to Zeeburger-eiland, and from there to a neighborhood called Eiburg, which, you know, wasn't there until a few decades ago when they reclaimed the land. From the water. And so now there is a pretty large new neighborhood over there called Eiburg. So, tram coming my way. You can see, well, here it is, the Piet Hein Tunnel. This has never been opened, you know, for even a single day for bikers. So, never had the occasion to rollerblade into this tunnel, and I don't plan to do that when it's just open for regular traffic. But I first wanted to have you take a look at that building over there. It's an apartment building, a pretty unique style, I would say. It's pretty high, at least for Dutch standards. It can be seen readily even if you're away from the city. But that's not what we're here for. You know, I don't even know the name of this tunnel. Also, this one is actually pretty new and has never been open for bikers, and for that matter, inline skaters. So I've never been inside, and I doubt that it will ever happen. I should look up the name. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. when I know what the name is. Because they put the road underground, a lot of empty space opened up, as you can see. This is one of the newest neighborhoods of Amsterdam, and it certainly has not stopped growing yet. There are many more plants. You can see they turn it into a green area for the people to relax. And over here is where that tunnel surfaces again. What you see over there, you can actually see the tunnel sign over there. That's the entrance of the so-called Zeeburger Tunnel. So what you see here is the ring road of Amsterdam, the A10, famous and infamous at the same time. It circles Amsterdam, as the name suggests. And the A10 has two big tunnels, the Koen Tunnel, which is featured elsewhere in this video, and the Zeeburger Tunnel, which leads the cars to the northern part of Amsterdam. Now obviously, as you can see, I cannot get much closer than this, but yeah, I had to show you this. There is a very low likelihood that I will ever put my inline skates on and go into the tunnel right here. I think it was in the 70s that one Sunday back in the 70s, all interstates in the Netherlands were closed for cars. I will await that day, and then I may actually try this one. But until then, there's no way.